bringing you the best in alternative talk radio for over 10 years. GCN. Great talk radio starts here.
All right, we're back, and during the break we heard the ad for Diamond Gusset jeans. Diamond Gusset jeans are the recommended clothing for going out into the field and looking for edible wild plants. They are far superior to any ordinary jeans. They are made to the original specs of that the miners wore in the late 1800s, and you know how devastatingly the work that they do how devastating the effect could be on ordinary clothing. Working in the mines, we see the dramatic rescue of the Chilean miners just recently. That after about 2 months. And Linda, let's just I would appreciate your comments, and then we'll get right back to Roots on survival in that Chilean mine shaft. What is your feedback from that? That's quite a remarkable saga.
I hope I can put it into the proper words, and I know that most of my friends feel the same way. I don't think I've ever witnessed a group of people working at what I call top professional skill with each other and for one solid purpose, and they brought it about. To me, it was something that should be remembered, and remembered through childlike eyes, as to what a group of people can do to make a change. I just think it's the most phenomenal thing I have seen in just about in my lifetime. And I know how I feel about it, and I know that it gives me great hope in my own elder age here that we see that people, if we work together like that, what a tremendous difference that we can make. And it was beautiful. It was just beautiful, George.
Absolutely, and I mention this because survival it's not just learning about the different plants that we're talking about on the program. It's a mindset,
it's a state of mind.
And that's the mindset that Linda had to adopt to be able to survive for years, living off the land in the wilderness, and that's the mindset that you will have to adopt to survive the coming economic collapse. So when we talk about the ordeal of the Chilean miners, it wasn't just the technical brilliance, and of course the Chileans had help from Americans, but they are a very, very capable people. They designed the rescue capsule themselves, basically, and the rescue went flawlessly because everybody from those that were conducting the rescue to the miners themselves had that mindset, that survival mindset. It comes from within, and that's the beauty of Linda's packages, because she doesn't. She doesn't just address the physical, mechanical aspects of long-term survival in the wilderness, or even in urban areas for that matter. She also, with, for example, her books like Homestead Memories, addresses the mental aspect of survival, the mindset that you will need to survive this coming economic implosion. So, again, it is all available at Linda's website, which is ofthefield.com. There are different alternatives. I recommend the whole enchilada. Linda.
Oh, and you also, too, could write me, those of you that are not online and listening to everything from ham radios to, I get letters all the time, listening to your show, George, and I've been getting quite a lot of them recently. And anyway, you could write me at P.O. Box 83. I would call it the Wild Food Company, and at P.O. Box 83, Shiloh, Shiloh, NJ, New Jersey, at the bottom, garden part, and it's 08098. So feel free to either call, which you can do for this sale. You can call 1888. I have to be sure I get this right. 188. Whoops, hang on. 188-51. Eat free.
Well, 1888, 1888.
Yeah.
51, eat free.
Eat free. You can call that, and they'll run you through all the different things, and the money you're, saving, everything. And that's one way. Or you can write me, or of course you can go online, and each thing is rigged up for you to be able to do this. And sign up for the free newsletter while you're there. And if you want to, while you're at any of these sites, including writing me for free information, I will send you, like, how to eat your pine tree. No, that sounds wild, but thousands of people have received this sheet of paper, and it's a very basic sheet of paper, but it takes you all the way from the needles.
All that's available, absolutely.
For kids.
Yeah. That's absolutely free and again, just go to Linda's website. We've had people ask about how long these roots survive, and they survive a long time, do they not?
The roots? Oh my goodness sakes! I've got roots from 35 years ago.
Okay,
that's
long enough. That's long enough. 35.
No, I don't worry about my food. It's all the way back. If I needed it in survival situations, I know that it is fine. So the pine tree will send you the survival backpack is another sheet that we'll send you, and this is not for the novice. Now, the survival backpack is for people that are going out in their backyards and following through by picking not 10 bags, but maybe one bag of something and learning these skills, learning this mindset. This is what your kids will be doing with you while you're picking these things. And the most important thing, I think, is George's feast list. He has on his website how to get the back radio shows. And our students have made it by date and title of what the show is. They've listened to every show, George, to be able to do this.
This is the most extensive collection of interviews on wild food survival on the planet, and it's absolutely free when you go to the archives, and that's something that the Genesis Communications Network does for our listeners. They archive all the programs, and the archives on the Crash You Ready program are free. So take advantage. Linda.
From 2007 all the way up to now. And I have a site meter for those that know the technical lingo I'm learning. I have the site meter at the end of the website, and I look at the details of the site meter just for interest, and I see more and more and more here online as the basis for the information that they've gathered off of my website. Yep.
I mean, we're the fastest growing in numbers of GCN listeners of all the talk shows on GCN, and we've gone from just starting in 2007 and with 40-plus talk show hosts, we've gone to number 2 in the number of GCN listeners. So obviously people are tuning in. They appreciate the work that you're doing, Linda, and we have our other excellent guests as well, because we have unique information with, for example, I would urge all of you regular listeners to Linda's program to check out my website, which is hearitonline.com, and take a look at the posted dates, just for one example, of the interviews, which was a 2-part series that we couldn't cover it in 1 hour. It's a 2-part series of Dr. Woodrow C. Monty. He has discovered, without doubt, the true cause of MS and Alzheimer's, which the establishment, particularly the big pharma, doesn't want you to know about. Back right after the break.